Britain's rental market is at breaking point.
Give me home, please.
With not enough homes to go round. And soaring rents. Housing rip-offs are on the rise.
You are part of the agency. You haven't paid me the last 3 months. I want to know when I get the rent from you.
Rip-offs that target tenants.
Well, sorry, hold on, wait a second. I got this place to be safe.
And unwitting landlords.
What went through my mind is our money's gone.
Causing misery for their victims.
We need help, please.
I am angry and I am very frustrated.
One of the worst days of my life.
Out of the shadows of our overstretched rental market, a new breed of unscrupulous letting agent has emerged. Their MO varies, but commonly they will sign up small landlords, put in tenants, and fail to pass on the rent.
Oh, come on!
What is it?
Gear change.
How did you do it?
Something this.
Susan and Gary Bailey recently took out a second mortgage and bought a 3-bedroom rental flat in East London, hoping it would be an investment for their son's future. As soon as they advertised the flat, the couple were approached by a man claiming to be a registered letting agent, saying he could guarantee their rent for the next 3 years.
He went to see it the next day and then emailed an offer over to us straight away. And it was on letterheaded paper, he had his business card attached to it, and it looked really professional. And then he really got us. He sent us another offer through and another email higher than the original offer. And that's when I said to my husband, this is a great offer. Wouldn't it be great if we could just give the responsibility of this property over to this agency? We signed the contract on the evening of the 18th of February and emailed it over to him. That evening, I looked at his website again, and that's when alarm bells started ringing.
She realised his website was a carbon copy of another legitimate agent's website.
I called him at 9:20 in the morning and the phone number didn't go through. It said, sorry, there's a fault on the line. So then I really started worrying.
Immediately, Susan emailed him, trying to cancel the deal. But in an alarming new development, the agent broke into the Baileys' new property in the middle of the night and changed the locks. They called the police, but were told it was a civil matter. So in desperation, Susan and Gary have called Paul Champlina from Landlord Action for help.
Tell me what the latest is.
He broke in at 2:30 or 3 a.m. in the morning of the 28th of February, and we're presuming he had a locksmith with him.
That's shocking, that is, yeah. So please won't get involved. As far as they're concerned, it's a civil matter.
Yeah.
And unless you can show hard evidence with regard to fraud taking place, they won't get involved. I've dealt with them for years.
The Baileys hadn't handed over the keys to the agent, but because they'd signed a contract with him, legally, they're in a grey area.
I think I've been in a state of shock since it happened. I can't understand why it's happening to us.
It's been very personal to us, this, and to have someone break into the property is just awful. And to have nothing that we can do about it. So yeah, it does make you feel a lot less secure.
In another twist, the agent has put tenants in the Baileys' flat and is collecting their rent. Rent he's not handing over to the couple.
While he's earning money out of your property, he doesn't want to give it up.
No.
We need to try and remedy that problem so that you can get control of the tenancy. That's the key to this.
She wants the property back. He doesn't want to give the property back because he's earning money out of it.
I do blame myself. By signing that little piece of paper, we've allowed this person into our lives.
She's really stressed. She's desperate to get her property back. The most likely likelihood is that she might have to do a deal with the subtenants, give them new tenancy agreements, and they pay the rent directly to her.
Yeah, I've got the keys, yeah.
Taking Paul's advice, Susan and Gary are heading to their flat to talk to the new tenants, but they're nervous.
Worst case scenario that he's got associates of his in the flat and they might be quite aggressive, so that's something else to be concerned about.
Here we are.
They're hoping they can persuade the tenants to tear up their contracts with the letting agent and sign new contracts and pay rent to them.
Hello, hi.
Hello.
I'm Susan, this is Gary.
We're the actual owners of the flats that you're staying in.
Is your house?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, not good.
So I'm
Yes.
sorry, it's a problem for us and also for you.
Recently arrived from France, this tenant is one of 5 the agent has put in the Bailey's property. In total, the agent is charging them £2,500 a month in rent.
He broke into the flat at 3 o'clock in the morning, at night, broke into it, changed all the locks.
This tenant, originally from Italy,
When I came
has been in London for 10 years.
off lots of the jobs, I obviously couldn't get in.
Well, sorry, hold on, wait a second. I got this place to be safe because I need the vote. I need this place, and now you come up with this stuff. yourself.
Yeah, really sorry.
I'm really sorry. I know it's a lot to take in. This is one of the worst things that's ever happened to us, actually. What we're absolutely not here to do is say everyone out and you lose your money.
The only thing we want is to be rid of him. We don't
Get
want
rid of him. No,
we don't want anything to do with him.
I'll become your tenant.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah.
And I'm so sorry.
It's a life.
Thank you very much.
All Susan and Gary can do is get the locks changed and pray they finally got the rogue letting agent out of their property once and for all.
Thank you, bye-bye.
The story almost sounds too far-fetched
Yeah.
to believe. Turn their world upside down with this bombshell.
That guy there was saying, I need to check your details. I'm going to check, who can I speak to check? I just feel really bad for them.
Yes.
The role of letting agents is to collect rent from tenants on behalf of private landlords. Most are fair and honest. Nonetheless, for Paul Champlina, going after rogue agents is an increasingly important part of his job. Today, he's assisting a couple who were owed a 5-figure sum by their agency.
Landlords, Monwara and Mohammed, instructed a letting agent called Lang & Ward to rent out their property, and the agents appear to have turned rogue on them. They received £15,000 in rent up front from the tenants in the property, and Monwara and Mohammed, they haven't had a penny. Morning.
Hi, morning.
I'm Paul. Nice to
Mona.
meet you, Mum. Hi, how are you?
I'm fine. Well, not really. What's happening?
Every time you call them, they're never available. You send them text messages, you send them email, phone calls. They're never in the office.
All right, so let's go and confront them now and speak to them, get some answers.
And the frustration has grew into anger in a way.
It's a huge amount of money, and it's a sum that no one can afford to lose. It's a huge amount.
Let's hope that there's someone in the office.
With the couple owed up to £20,000, including legal fees, today they're paying a surprise visit to the agency. But there's a problem.
Change the name. Change the name.
What was Lang & Ward's office is now home to a company called Stratsmore Asset Management.
What went through my mind is how money's gone.
Next, in the Isle of Dogs. In Barking.
I need to speak to you about Daniel's rent.
And in East London.
Who are you again?
I'm your friend.
I don't know you. I don't have.
Well, you know me now.
You are not my friend.
Paul and his clients, landlords Manwara and Mohammed, are paying a surprise visit to letting agents Lang and Ward. Now called Stratton Asset Management, the agency owe them £20,000 in rent they haven't passed on, and legal fees.
Lang and Ward? No? No, we've got... She's owed some money from Lang and Ward. And Lang and Ward are in there, are they? Who's in there? OK, let's have a chat. Hi, guys. Lang and Ward?
There might be a different name above the door, but Paul suspects there's a link between the current occupiers and Lang and Ward.
So they're owed about £20,000 for their property.
Okay, that's got nothing to do with me, so...
Huh?
That's got nothing to do with me. I'm just working, mate. Let me tell you.
You're just working here. She's owed £20,621 for her property from Lang and Ward. Come on, what, she needs her property back. She hasn't had a penny's rent. A lot of companies, they were Phoenix, they would close the company down and then they were set up again. It's really rife. Have you met these guys before?
Yeah, the guy who was sitting here.
Yeah.
He was working for Langham.
Right. Then trying to collect the money is really, really difficult because, of course, as soon as they close down or go into liquidation, the money's lost. We want £20,621. Also, we want to make sure that you're not instructed as the letting agent. What about her property? She's had no money for her rent. Well, I mean, yeah, but you've had £15,000 rent in advance. You had it in September.
But staff are denying they're responsible.
Pardon, and we've had other complaints from other landlords from Lang and Ward, but you've changed your name.
2 months ago.
Pardon? But who's Stratsmore? Who are they?
Stratsmore is the estate.
Is there anyone we can speak to? Is there anyone we can speak to? Because I've got the letter here. I mean, they just want their money for their rent.
Okay, so if I joined 2 months ago and I joined while the Stratsmore property was active, when I joined here, this was Stratsmore Properties.
Right.
Nothing to... So how are you telling me that I know about Lang and Ward?
Listen, I've been here on...
They've been here before. They just want their money.
You're telling me...
Lang and Ward were here, weren't they?
Okay, I'm not too sure.
Look, he said he doesn't know about Lang and Ward. He's actually sitting on the Lang and Ward.
He's on a Lang and Ward... Yeah, he's on a Lang and Ward website. It's ridiculous. You know they're Lang and Ward. They've changed the name.
On their computer.
Yeah. It says Lang and Ward there. It's all Lang and Ward, so they've changed the name.
They come across as really genuine and things like that, but it was very hard to believe anything coming out of anyone's mouth.
Mohammed puts in a call to Faisal,
Hi, Faisal. Yeah, it's Diwan here.
the man who originally let their flat.
Who's that, Faisal? Yeah, Faisal just spoke to Mohammed. What did he say? But what did he...
He's going to be here in 5 minutes.
He said he's going to come here in 5 minutes. Thank you. Yeah.
Meanwhile, another member of staff shows up.
Sir, my foot's trapped.
His foot is trapped.
Are you going to let me out or not? Are you going to let my foot out?
Let his foot out, let his foot out, let his foot out.
Come on, let my foot out, sir.
Let's get his foot out. That's all right.
You wanted to just go and get them by the throat or something like that, but obviously, you don't do that.
All we're looking for
all
is
we're
our
looking
money.
for our money, which they were holding on to.
Paul, Mohammed and Manwara have been locked out in the cold.
Can you hear me, Faisal? Yeah.
But with the landlords more than £20,000 down, they decide to stay and wait for the elusive Faisal.
You know, Faisal, you know we haven't had any
That's
money
Faisal there,
whatsoever. And everybody's denying Lang and Ward does not exist there, whereas very clearly everything does. Can we please have a chat? Without the camera, shall we come over and have a chat?
After 6 months with no money, Faisal agrees to speak with the couple alone.
I just don't know how these guys can sleep at night and not have a conscience, and ruin people's lives.
Following just 10 minutes behind closed doors, Manwara and Mohammed appear to have achieved a breakthrough.
He has basically promised to pay the money within 24 hours. There could be a happy ending.
It could be, yeah.
Was it worth getting thrown out of the
Yeah,
office?
definitely.
Yeah.
The following day, Faisal contacted Manwara and Mohammed and paid them in full.
Big relief.
Relief, relief is an understatement. It was Christmas coming early for us.
The couple let the tenants remain in their flat. Gary and Susan Bailey are battling to take back control of their rental property from an unscrupulous letting agent.
You live in the top floor flat.
They've put in new locks and persuaded the tenants to sign new contracts directly with them.
Thank you very much, thank you. It's really nice to meet you as well.
Things are very much looking up. Now the tenants have signed with us.
We feel pretty confident that they're happy to be with us. And straight away, we've done loads of things for them anyway. We got the internet sorted out for them and other little bits and bobs. You know, they completely believe us.
It feels good to feel like we're starting to get back in control, and in the near future, we'll start to get some money back on the property, because obviously we've lost at least 2 months' rent now. This is a huge blow for us.
So far, the Baileys are down around £3,500, but they should start getting some rent in soon.
I'm being more cautious than Gary at the moment. He keeps saying, we've won, we've done it. I'm like, we're not home yet.
We'll have him. We'll get him.
They look good, you can wear them again, can't you? You can wear them to play football in.
2 days later, there's a shocking development involving the letting agent.
Awful. He broke back in when I got there. He was just there with the police.
As soon as Gary heard about the break-in, he called the police and raced to the property, where he met the agent.
Again, he was as cocky as anything. Said, this is my property, I can do what I want with it. The police have basically said it's a civil matter. I could absolutely kill him now. I could absolutely do him some damage. I really could. I kind of want to beat the crap out of him, but at the same time, he's not even worth my effort to do it. I just don't know what to do next. We can't keep bankrolling this. We can't afford to pay 2 mortgages. It's you know, it's my work is suffering. You know, home life is suffering. Oh, God. I can't let him win. He absolutely cannot win this.
With the police unable to do anything, Gary has little choice but to watch helplessly as the agent re-signs each tenant and gets the locks changed yet again, locking Gary out of his own property. To rub salt into the wounds, one of the agent's associates tells Gary what he thinks.
There's nothing in the contract that states he's not allowed to do what he's doing.
Listen. That you do not know.
I do know.
No. What's in the contract? Have you seen the contract?
I've seen the contract, yeah.
So why does it say in the contract he can do that?
He doesn't say in the contract that he can't do it. So...
Sorry, who are you again?
Don't worry.
Sorry? Don't.
No, I'm worried. No, I need to know who you are, because obviously you've seen the contract. No, come on. No, it's not irrelevant. No, it's not irrelevant. You've come in here. Listen.
It does nothing to do. It's got nothing to do with the situation.
No, it has.
I'm trying to help you out. It's like you're almost confused about the agreement.
No, I think you're confused.
How am I confused?
Actually, who are you again?
I'm your friend.
No, I don't know you. I don't have.
Well, you know me now.
You are not my friend. You obviously are friends with him, aren't you?
No.
You know,
Okay,
give it on.
Anyway.
No, I don't care if you had enough of this. I don't give a fuck if you had enough of this.
Alright, cool, man.
No, nothing's cool, is it?
Cool, man.
Eh? What's cool then?
Oh my goodness.
You wanted to be here, didn't you? We still calling, are we?
Who's that?
Not a clue. Not a clue who that is.
All Gary can do is walk away, leaving the letting agent inside the property. But when he gets home, more disturbing news.
I got to call 999 and there were 3 men standing on our front path, looking up at the house and pointing.
What, pointing at this house?
They were standing in a row, one at the front door, and then the 2 immediately behind them. Do you think we can get the boys to stay somewhere else? It's just gone beyond. It's gone beyond anything normal.
Susan doesn't know who the men are or what they're doing at their home, but fears the visit may have something to do with their dispute with the agent.
My name's Susan Bailey, and I'm appealing to the police for help, please. And they're coming to our home now to threaten us. We need help, please. They came to our personal home, yes, and they were standing by my front door, right outside my front door, on my front path, all 3 of them, all looking up at the house. And when I pulled up in the car, they already slowly walked away from the house, all looking at me. It's clearly escalating and we need help. Thank you. Bye. I'm just going to make an appointment for another policeman to come round and see us.
Tonight?
It might be tonight, yeah.
The Baileys aren't the only small landlords who have run foul of guaranteed rent agreements, which in theory should be risk-free. After entrusting his house to a letting agent, Daniel Shearer has been left over £5,000 out of pocket. Paul is helping Daniel to chase his missing cash.
We are going to the offices of a letting agent who Daniel signed a guaranteed rent agreement with, who was supposed to guarantee and pay his rent for his property, and he's owed 3 months' rent.
3 months ago, payments for the 3-bed semi stopped without explanation, despite the agency's own contract stating they would pay up even if tenants didn't.
We signed the agreement, and I thought I'm in safe hands. But after 4 months, they stopped paying me altogether. I kept calling them, asking why they're not paying me. They got uncomfortable about it, and they made excuses. So I am angry, and I am very frustrated.
After 20 emails and over 50 phone calls failed to produce any answers.
Where's the place? In there?
It's just there.
Right, so I need to park.
So this is the back of it.
Paul and Daniel plan to serve notice of Daniel's intention to break the contract, allowing the agency, Signature London, to rent out his house.
Second floor. It was really stressful to deal with non-payments because I'm not a property tycoon. I basically remortgaged my flat in order to afford to put down a deposit and buy this house. And I had to ask for money from my family to cover all the mortgage payments.
May not be there.
I think I should call them.
There's no answer on the phone. But suddenly, someone appears at the office door.
Hi. We're waiting for you. I need to speak to you about Daniel's rent. He's owed rent? He's owed 3 months' rent? I need to speak to you about Daniel's rent.
Sorry?
About Daniel's rent.
Well, I'm not involved.
The woman seems to claim that she doesn't work for Signature London, but Daniel has dealt with her frequently in the past.
You recognise her? Daniel?
Yes, absolutely. She's the one I talked to on the phone quite a few times. She's definitely the one.
We've met at least 7, 10 times, and we spoke on the phone at least 25 times.
She's here. So you are part of the agency. You haven't paid me the last 3 months. I want to know when I get that rent from you.
We don't want to follow people out, but she just wasn't giving any answers about Daniel getting his property back. I've got the legal letter for the possession for the proceedings. Pardon? He wants his property back, yeah? He hasn't had the rent for 3 months.
The woman heads off in a cab before Paul can hand over the legal letter.
Well, let's go and serve the letter.
So they decide to return to the empty office. Next, in Barking.
He just said to me he hasn't got 3 months' rent.
Proof.
He gave me proof.
Yes, I'll show you proof right now.
And in East London.
The police said if he does this, then they're going to arrest him.
Paul and landlord Daniel Shearer are serving legal papers on his letting agent, Signature London, who owe £5,000 in rent.
And it's been served. So what happens now? We have to wait. We've given a deadline on the letter. I hope they will come back and say we're surrendering the lease, but at least we're a step closer of gaining control.
Hello?
As they leave, Paul and Daniel bump into the woman from the agency, who just 5 minutes earlier fled in a cab.
Rob, they're outside. I'm not going to come out the office and I see these are outside.
She's now denying that the company has failed to pay Daniel.
Daniel, you've got your rent.
He hasn't been paid. He's owed 3 months. Why hasn't he paid his rent?
Excuse me, I'm a tenant.
Pardon? No, you're managing the property. You guaranteed rent. Signature property, guarantee the rent.
Signature,
Yeah. He's got a mortgage to pay. Do you not feel for that?
That's not my concern.
Fine, so how can he get his rent?
I don't care.
So why don't you get one?
I'm gonna own that.
Fine, get one of the directors on the phone. He'll speak to the directors if it's not you.
Okay, yeah, okay, I will.
He's owed 3 months' rent, okay?
You wouldn't be paid.
Just wants his rent.
You've got your rent.
No, you didn't pay
Yes,
me the
we
last
pay you.
3 months.
He's owed 3 months' rent.
Show me proof.
The agency office is being manned by only one member of staff,
Yeah, no, speak up.
and she gets a colleague on the phone.
Yeah?
Okay, let me just have a quick word. Hi. So we've just served a letter, which is giving notification of forfeit the lease. Sorry?
Yeah, carry on, talk.
Yeah, I'm talking. He signed a rent guarantee agreement with you guys, so he hasn't had the rent for 3 months. Pardon?
Even though the tenants have not been paid, we have been paying him.
She made out that they weren't getting the rent. Well, that's not our concern. You know, Daniel signed a contract of guaranteed rent. Whether the tenant doesn't pay you or not, you're still liable for the rent. It's rent guarantee, you know the score.
But we are paying him. We are paying him the rent.
Right,
Daniel, you're such
he just said to me he hasn't got 3 months' rent.
You're such a liar.
Proof. We need proof.
He has proof.
No, he's lying.
Yes, I'll show you proof right now. I'll show you.
When she called me a liar, I realized that was her way of dealing with the fact that she was lying.
Daniel has no way of knowing if the tenants are paying, but he can prove he hasn't received any rent.
I'm going to hand you back now, let you get on with your day.
Yeah, you should.
We'll get on with our day, but deal with the issue in hand, which is the letter that I've just served. Fine, but so what I'm saying is, he wants his... Oh, is that right? He's not going to get property back? Really? Okay, all right. She was trying to make out that she was a victim. There was only one victim, and that was Daniel.
Good luck.
Have a good day. Bye-bye.
I thought rent guarantee will keep me away from those kind of problems. So it's really frustrating.
It appears that the visit does have an effect. Because an hour after Daniel and Paul leave the office, the letting agency pay up part of the debt.
Hello?
Hello, Paul. I've got some good news from the agency. They basically paid me for 1 month. They still owe me 2 months' rent, but they did something, so I think that's great news.
In debt to his family, Daniel now needs to get the rest of the rent money and his property back as soon as possible. In East London, Gary and Susan Bailey are struggling to get their rental property back from an unscrupulous letting agent. Just when they think things can't get any worse, Gary gets a call from one of his tenants saying the agent is about to evict him. The tenant, a chef, has come home after a 17-hour shift to find he's been locked out of the house.
Someone's coming.
What is it? Is it my clothes? Yeah? Why is it, yeah? Why are you wearing my dress? What are you going to do?
Was that him, was it?
Yeah.
The tenant's belongings are in the hallway. Why he's been singled out is unclear, but Gary suspects it's because he re-signed with him and Susan.
So did he give you any indication he was going to do it? Did he say anything, or did he?
Not from him, not from the other guys.
Normally, evicting tenants without warning is illegal. Gary hopes this might be enough for the police to finally arrest the agent.
And is now in the process of evicting someone. But they're coming, basically. So the police said if he does this, then they're going to arrest him. Yes. 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 This gentleman's been evicted. He's tried to get in. All of his bags are just in now. He hasn't been given any notice, and that's illegal. So
It does sound all very like civil law.
So just so you're not confident you can do anything because this guy's homeless. I don't know what to say to him because
I'll pop upstairs and have a see if I can do it. Have a quick chat.
I'm not confident at all. Well, he's not confident himself, so I don't see why I should have any confidence in the situation. It feels like we're going backwards.
The agent has outfoxed them yet again.
Go to that hotel tonight. Yeah, everything. We'll just grab your stuff.
He's managed to avoid any problems with the police by offering to put the evicted tenant up in a hotel for 2 nights.
Who booked the hotel then? He booked it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. This idiot is ruining our life. After 2 nights, I don't think he's going to give a 2 hoots where he's going to be staying. I think I need a good night's sleep now. I think I'm done. It's been, I'd say, one of the worst days of my life.
A month ago, landlord Daniel Shearer started proceedings against the letting agency who owed him over £5,000, despite offering a rent guarantee.
I was really, really disappointed. They simply ignored the contract we had.
After visiting the agent's office, Daniel did receive a partial payment, but no more was forthcoming, leaving him deep in financial trouble.
I was in a really bad place because I simply couldn't afford covering these mortgage payments, and I struggled a lot.
To further complicate matters, the tenants the agency installed have now decided to leave.
They called me today and they said that they don't want to give me the keys personally. They just left the key in the bin area.
Today, Daniel is going to check up on the state of his house.
And okay, I found some keys in here.
But with the property still under contract to the letting agent, he won't be able to rent it out again until they agree to end the deal. And for this, he may have to go to court.
Excited and nervous at the same time. Okay, I'm nervous. I might need to spend more money to repair it. Right, so this will be the kitchen. Well, this is definitely not how I left it.
As well as guaranteeing the rent, the agency, Signature London, were meant to ensure Daniel's home was kept in good condition.
And look at this mess. Terrible. When I gave this house to the agency, it was immaculate. Okay, let's go upstairs. Yeah, big mess. I mean, look at this. They've broken the glass. They obviously flooded the bathroom, hence the spots on the ceiling in the living room. And so I'll have to change the floor completely and repaint the living room. So on top of the fact that I lost quite a lot of money with this house already, I'll have to pay more money. £2,000 probably, if not more, to make it look decent again. So, yeah.
But before Daniel can begin work fixing up his property, he needs to get the letting agency to tear up the contract. Next, embarking.
Have you got anything to say to me?
So the total amount comes to £6,263.
Landlord Daniel Shearer entrusted his three-bed house to a letting agent who guaranteed his rent. But he was left in deep financial trouble when they stopped paying him. The tenants decided to leave, but as his contract was with the agency, Daniel still didn't have control of his home. Now, finally, he's had a breakthrough.
Hello.
Hi Paul, this is Daniel.
Hi Daniel, how are you doing?
I'm good, how are you?
Yeah, not too bad, thank you.
I've got some good news.
Yeah, what's that?
So they basically surrendered the house.
That's good.
Thankfully, Daniel has got his property back, but he's still owed some money from outstanding rent to utility bills, because believe it or not, the actual tenant in the property changed the utility bills and put them in Daniel's name. So I'm here today to serve a debt letter to try and get the money back for him. Daniel, we meet again.
With arrears and other costs, Daniel has been left over £6,000 down. The letting agent, Signature London, are refusing to discuss paying off the debts, despite offering a guaranteed rent contract. So Daniel is returning to their Barking office, along with expert Paul Champliner.
I realized that I need to pay back all the debts I have, and so there was no way I could just give up.
Hello. I'm here with a solicitor to sort things out.
Hi, 1 second, let me call you back.
I'm just going to give you this letter. It's the debt letter for Daniel. It's the outstanding debt that he's owed. Part of it is rent. Part of it is damages to the property. And then actually the tenant that you put in, they put utilities in Daniel's name, plus legal fees. So the total amount comes to £6,263. Okay?
I mean, have you got anything to say to me? When are you going to pay me for, all the repairs and the rent you owe me and the legal fees and the money that I lost, basically? So still nothing to say.
Okay, thank you very much for your time. Bye-bye.
The agency eventually paid Daniel £1,850, but most of his claim is yet to be settled. Despite the experience, Daniel has decided to keep renting his house out, but through a different agency.
I made a decision not to allow this unfortunate story to make me suspicious about people in general. Because if you do that, your human interaction becomes poisonous, and you poison yourself in the end.
Susan and Gary have decided on a high-stakes gamble to get their property back from the rogue agent. They're attempting to take out an injunction which would ban him from the flat on the grounds of trespass.
How are you? You okay?
Yeah, good.
Meeting them outside the courthouse is their barrister, Leon Glenister. Today, the couple's main worry is that the letting agent will turn up and challenge the injunction.
We're not expecting it, are we?
I don't know. Play the wild card
10.
on that one. I really don't
it's
know.
10. Fingers crossed.
If it goes against the Baileys, not only do they lose thousands of pounds in rent and legal fees, they will also have little choice but to accept the agent has control of their property for up to 3 years. An hour later, the hearing is over.
Good news at last. Yeah, I know, amazing.
Thank you.
Yeah. We didn't actually know.
Yes, there was lots.
Actually, during the conversation with the judge, it seemed to swing one way and then another way. We were literally hanging on every word, but yes.
Yes, it finally went in our favour.
Yes. So, we're in shock. Oh, you give me a hug, Gary.
An injunction has been granted, meaning the agent will be arrested if he attempts to enter the property.
Can't believe it's nearly the end, isn't it?
Yes.
What's more, they've also won a possession order, allowing them to take back the flat.
There's the injunction, and there's the order for possession.
That's brilliant.
So good, that's amazing, yeah.
Right.
Thank you so much, really.
Thanks a lot. Thanks.
I know you're going now, but
Yeah.
no problem.
Well done, guys.
Thank you.
So good. Never been so happy to get anything in my whole life.
So, yeah, I don't know if you can notice, we're quite happy. We've got this.
Within minutes of the hearing, the couple race around to their flat and tape up the legal notices. Susan and Gary's nightmare is finally over.